Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus. This is Miss again. This is your reading for April 2020. This is a general read. This will not resonate with everybody. And timing is fluid. Energies are fluid also. This could be your energy or somebody that you are dealing with. And genders can be flip-flopped as well, along with work relationships or personal relationships, family relationships, whatever. So let's get started here and get into the reading. As for general guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus for April 2020. What messages, guidance do you have? Ooh. For April of 2020. Ooh, we got one that flipped over. Two that came out. Okay. We have transmission, spreading of conditions, influences, and impact. Okay. And just this is the law of attraction at its finest. Okay. And this is also about watching who you keep company with. This could be this is transmission of energy. You know, when you hang out with Debbie Downers, you become one of them. Okay. And unless you fight against that, and unless you understand where the energy is coming from. And we also have the monster within, internal struggles, personal challenges, wanting to improve. So, you might be fighting an internal demon. I'm just saying. This could be fears. And in what's going on in the world today, transmission, maybe this is transmission of a COVID-19, a fear of transmitting it to someone else, or somebody transmitting it to you. But this is definitely about internal struggles as well. This could be also dark and shadow, or shadow and light. Internal struggles, two sides. Okay, you may be displaying two sides of yourself, and keep in mind, whatever energy you put out there into the world is what is going to come back. Okay, it's a law of attraction. What you put out is what you are going to receive back. And underneath the deck, we have natural. This is the authentic, real self. Organic. Okay, being yourself. Not yes, this is being yourself. I'm pulling this card out. Okay, being yourself. Not trying to be what somebody else is, or trying to be like somebody else. Being yourself. This is an internal struggle. This might be you or somebody may be trying to be like you, or this, but I'm more inclined to think that you have some internal struggles, that maybe you are trying to be like someone else, trying to be that other person, when all you need to do is be yourself. Okay, let's get some cards here. I swear I'm missing a deck. Okay, see what messages and guidance we have for. Okay, we have the Triumph card in reverse. This is the Chariot card. So this is something that's in a dead stop. You may feel like a little bit less of a victory. Maybe you feel like you're climbing an uphill battle, and you're not quite getting to where you want. Shadow. This is the moon. This is a fear of failure. There we go. Hangman in reverse. Okay, I this is what I'm feeling here is that, things may have been stagnant there for a while and not moving forward, and you have this fear of not moving forward, maybe not being successful, and you've been left in suspension. But prosperity begins. So this is about seeing a light. This is about understanding that you have a chance at a new opportunity. You have a chance to grow. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a golden opportunity being handed to you, Scorpio. It seems like your time of waiting is over. So you need to overcome this fear of, overcoming this fear of failure. That's what this is. This is a fear of failure. And because of that fear of failure, maybe you're trying to be somebody that you're not. And as long as you try to be someone you're not, there is failure in the forecast. You have to be your authentic self. And we have the Five of Swords in reverse. That is overcoming a conflict. There was definitely a mental conflict. So I feel as though that this April is going to be about facing your inner demons, and I already said that. Facing your inner demons, facing your fears, your internal fears. Being authentic, being true to yourself, being your true self. Not trying to be someone that you're not. And also, the energy that you're putting out is what you're going to get back. And when you're not being your true self, that is going to hold you back. So be yourself. And when you be yourself, the struggles are going to come to an end. You are going to be handed an old golden opportunity. Your time of waiting, its time of suspension is going to end. But you have to have some faith and get out of this defeat mentality, and not try to be something that you're not. Okay? Okay, I want to get some of these cards. Additional messages and guidance for Scorpio, please, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus for April 2020. Blossoming abundance. There is definitely growth and potential. Okay? You are headed towards abundance, Scorpio. Things are changing. Strategizing. A plan is coming together. Okay, there is a storm warning. Yes. So this is maybe about courage of the storm that you're going through. Understand that, that you're going to get through it. Because you do have, it's all about your abundance. Attachment. Okay. Attaching to old ideas. And taking action. Okay. This message is pretty clear here. This is about taking action on a golden opportunity, because you have a shot, you have a chance at abundance coming to you. But this inner storm, this facing this shadow, this trying to be someone that you're not, instead of being your true authentic self, is what is holding you back. It's what is kept you in suspension. All you have to do is be yourself, and people are going to like you. People are going to um, have faith and trust in you by you being yourself. It's like you have been strategizing and planning and trying to think of ways that you can get ahead. And the way that you were getting ahead may not have been um, what's the word I'm looking for? May not have been totally on the up and up. I'm saying there you may have been strategizing in the wrong way. Maybe a little trickery. And this, I feel, is falling back on some old patterns that you may not have let go of. And you're always been attached to this idea that you were going to fail. And to mask that, you pretend to be someone that you're not. Okay? And part of it could be some of the company that you keep. I'm like getting like a little bit of a jealous type energy. But Spirit keeps telling me you don't need that kind of company. Spirit is telling me you don't have to pretend. Just be you. Let's see what additional messages and guidance. Okay, what additional messages and guidance do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus for April 2020? We have the Fool in reverse. This is speaking of, afraid of taking a chance, afraid of taking a risk. You have a chance at a new beginning, and it's about taking action, but there's some kind of fear that holds you back here. We've got Temperance. You could be dealing with Sagittarian energy. The Temperance is patience. Temperance is also about balance, restoring balance. Knight of Pentacles. There may have been a pause of action here. The Knight of Pentacles is at a stop, not moving forward. There is definitely an energy of being stuck in a storm that you didn't know if you can get out or not. But being that, but I feel as though you are at the tail end. And in April, there is going to be an opportunity open to you. You need to take action on. Knight of Wands, this is definitely progression. Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Wands, you got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got taken action here. So you definitely have a new bright beginning that is going to spark some passion within you. You're going to be doing what is very passionate, what you are passionate about. This is new ideas coming to you, creative ideas. This is definitely a new start. This does not feel like a love reading. We have the Queen of Swords here. Could be dealing with Libra. But this is about somebody who is emotionally shut off as well. I feel like that this is somebody here. Yeah, double. There's Capricorn energy. Again, you got all this energy of being stuck, not moving forward, all this fear to erodes. You know, it's time to make a decision to better yourself. It's kind of what this card up here is also about. Facing those inner struggles, trying to better yourself. Hermit mode is seeking wise counsel. Going within. Embracing the new. King of Swords reversed. You know, this is somebody. This, plain and simple, what this is somebody who lacks confidence. And we got the Hanged Man reversed again here. So it's like there is definitely a need to see things in another perspective. There's a lot of cards here about fear, a lack of confidence, and that lack of confidence is what brings you to, you know, you put on this other face, you put on this false face. It's like a cover-up. And you really need to be true to yourself. But I'm feeling here, though, that, you know, you have some opportunities ahead of you. And instead of trying to strategize on how you're going to manipulate the situation, just be yourself. I feel that there is definitely a need for some internal work here. And see things with clarity. I think that you have your thought process has been clouded with all this doubt. And all this doubt and this fear of failure stems back years, maybe even decades. I mean, depends on your age, of course. But for some of you it's years, some of you it's decades. It stems back from early in life. And because of this lack of confidence, you've latched onto this idea that maybe you have to bend the rules a little bit to make things happen for you. And all along that you've bent the rules, Scorpio, at some point everything fell through, and yes, there was failure. But Spirit is saying, you know, every storm passes here. You don't need to manipulate a situation. You don't need to manipulate people. You don't need to try to get the upper hand. Because that is only going to stall things. And yes, that does set you up for failure. So with this new opportunity ahead of you, you have an opportunity for abundance here. You need to take proper action. You need to go within. Find that inner strength. Find that courage. Find that confidence. It's in there. And embrace the new journey with confidence and pride. By being yourself. Facing those fears. You know, this is somebody who's caged in. This is not a healthy situation. This is toxic. And this is totally out of balance. And this is restoration of balance. This is balancing out the energies. And I feel that's more so than patience here, because this is breaking free. Okay? It's like saying that And that's creation. You created this internal fear, this internal conflict. You created the mental blockage and mental cage that you are in. And over here with this King of Swords reversed, with the Knight of Wands, this is definitely progression moving forward. Change is happening. But sometimes with the King of Swords could be in two extremes. Almost like things, doing things that are unethical is the only way I could put it. You know, pushing forward, but maybe too forcefully. But the way to progress the right way is to take action and do everything above par, right? Above board, okay? Um, I'm trying every single way to lighten this reading up a bit. Um, this is a very heavy energy here. I'll be perfectly honest. I'm not getting any romance angel cards here because this is not about romance. This is about you. This is about you, your soul, your spirit, you as a person. This is about your self-esteem, your self-worth. That's what this reading is about. And this is also about an opportunity that is going to bring abundance to you. But yes, it's gonna fall flat. You're gonna fall flat on your face if you don't do things above par and be who you are meant to be, not trying to portray or be something false, something who you're not. Okay, and facing these fears. Okay, it's like you are so caught up in the fear of failure that you lost sight of who you are. And that is an internal struggle. That is a demon. That is the demon that I mentioned at the beginning of this reading. The demon that you need to face down and deal with to restore peace and harmony in your life, to restore balance, so you can see things with clarity, so you can make just right decisions. But you have to go within to find that person, to find that courage, to find that self-worth. You have to go within and find your path. I don't even know what I'm going to title this video yet because this is kind of a mixed bag of things. It's showing success, but it's also showing this doubt and this fear and having a tendency to do things a little bit less than ethical to get ahead because of your lack of self-confidence. Your lack of self-confidence in who you are to accomplish things on your own will. But I feel that's what April is going to be about. It's going to be about finding that inner finding that inner strength, finding that confidence. So you could take off the mask so you don't have to pretend. Facing down your shadows, facing down your fears. Yeah, this is a real heavy energy. On that note, I feel I need a little bit of a lighter message, some kind of message of encouragement. So I'm going to bring out the Angel Answers deck. Angels Answers Oracle. Because it's really tough when it comes down to shadow work. And that's what this is. This is shadow work here. A lot of shadow work for you, Scorpio. Okay, what kind of final advice can you give Scorpio? Something uplifting. Ask for help from others. That's the advice, is asking for help from others. And looking for a sign. Look for the sign. There'll be a sign on who you could trust, who you can ask for help. But this is like a help with your spiritual self. Help in finding that confidence. Okay? Help is there. You just have to ask for it. This could also be going to your angel team, angelic team, your guardian angels. You're going to source, God, whoever you believe in, spirit guides, asking for help. And the answers will come from within. And this could also be literally asking somebody wise for wise counsel, going to somebody and asking them for advice, asking for help. How do I do this? How do I get over this? You know, even this could involve counseling services, just saying. But you do definitely have some shadow work that needs to be done in April. And with that shadow work will come success, will come abundance, will give you a new lease on life, will give you brand new starts. Okay? I wish I could have had a little bit more upbeat message for you, Scorpio. But, you know, in a way, this is not a horrible reading, not a bad reading. It's just bringing out the points that you want to succeed in life. You got to face down these demons, these inner struggles. And that requires some shadow work. If this resonates with you and you need assistance with that, you know, I'm here. I can help you get through and help you with shadow work. Okay? I've had to do it myself. I've had to work on my inner self. I had to face my own demons. I had to do a lot of shadow work for myself. So I understand what the process is. But on that note, I'm going to get off here. And I do thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment. And I will see you next time. Blessed be.